Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Cherry Twitty-Hawkins, your self care coach for moms, helping moms to discover the woman within by practicing self care, self awareness, and self confidence. Really learning how we as moms can make ourselves a priority too, because we matter. We do so much, y'all. We matter. And if you are watching live, please say hello down in the comments. And if you're watching via replay, please type hashtag replay down below so I can come back and interact with you guys. And if you are a mama watching, please drop a heart emoji so I can come back and show you some mom love. And guys, if you are watching this in our Facebook community, because I'm streaming in different places, please give StreamYard permission to view your name, because if you comment, then I won't be able to see your name. It'll just say Facebook user and then show me your comment. And you guys know I like to say hi, Tasha, hi, Tiffany, hi, Angela. I like to recognize you by name because we are a mom community. All right, guys. So today I'm talking about more about overwhelm. Why? Because a lot of us struggle with time management. And I know this because in our Facebook community, and if you're not a member, come and join us. Moms Matter Too, Self Care for Christian Moms. The number one reason that moms say or type when they enter our community that they don't practice self care is they don't have enough time. Now, as a woman of God, you know that I'm going to say to you, you have enough time. God gave you all the time that you need. And it's just up to us to be good stewards of our time and decide, hey, this is how I'm going to spend my time. And I'm going to make sure that I'm included in that I'm on my own to do list. And one of the big things that poor time management causes is overwhelm. You become overwhelmed because you're doing so many things. And so today I want to share with you one simple strategy that you can do today, right now, while you're listening. You can write this stuff down that will help you to stop feeling mom overwhelmed or at least lessen it. All right, guys, let's see. Oh, hi, Sharita. Thank you so much for showing up live. Hey, girl. I love seeing your posts. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Sharita is doing the thing. Do you hear me? I love to see mamas killing it. All right, guys. Let's see. Okay, so this is something I want to talk about because, and I'm big on TikTok. If you guys are not following me on TikTok, I know on YouTube sometimes I'll post a short. That was something that I posted on TikTok. And I was watching this mom influencer. She posts the most relatable videos. And she posted one thing that basically causes mom overwhelm or mom frustration is multitasking. And the particular one she did was you're on your phone and you're trying to respond to your kids. So you're trying to divide your time and you get frustrated because your child is interrupting you because you're doing something on your phone. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a comment reader. So I'm reading the comments and they're like, oh man, you are right. I do that too. I'm working on that. I need to learn how to put my phone down. And when I saw that, I was like, man, that is so important for us to really recognize. And I'm glad she posted that because we need to learn how to know what's important versus what's urgent. Now, of course, some things can be both. Some things can be both. But today, we're talking about what's important versus what's urgent. And I'm talking about this more in my masterclass. And if you guys have not signed up, I will have the link up in the status, depending on where you're watching, up in the status or down below in the comments, where you can go and sign up. And we're going to dig deeper into this because this is so important. When you know that, for instance, with that situation, what's more important? Like as a mother, what's more important? What's on your phone or your child? Now, it depends on the situation. If you're working on your phone, but if you're on TikTok on your phone and your child wants to tell you something important, but you're so into your TikTok, you made that urgent. You made that urgent. You say, okay, this is more important than my child needing my attention. Now, if somebody said that to you, you would say, no, that is not more important than my child. But we have to think about it. And I talk about this with time management. Often Our actions don't align with our goals. And that's why I created the masterclass, because our actions don't align with our goals. We say we want this, but our actions show the complete opposite. So think about that in your life. Are you making things that are urgent? Are you giving those things your attention versus the things that are really important? Really think about that. And so I want to share with you a few things, as I already talked about one, some things that are not important, but they're urgent to you. Phone notifications, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be, whatever. We have so many apps on our phones. Oh my goodness. Whatever phone notifications. As soon as you hear you might be driving, and that's dangerous. But you make that urgent notification in the moment, you make that more important than being safe driving. And it's not. So phone notifications, other people's requests. And I say that because us as moms, we have a problem. A lot of us have a problem with saying no. We have a problem with saying no to things that people ask us to do because we feel like, oh, I have to serve. I have to say yes to everything my child needs once. Once. Of course, we're going to say yes to what they need, but what they want. We're saying yes to other people who are requesting stuff from us. When we know in our mind, we know we're already stressed out and overwhelmed. So that's something that we're making urgent, but it's not. So think about in your life, what are you making important that, or should I say that you're making urgent that should not be? Do you need to turn off? I was talking to my sister and she said there's certain apps she doesn't get notifications for because when she works from home, when she works from home, she doesn't need those distractions. I said, I feel you. I put my phone on do not disturb when I'm working because I don't need to be checking. Who, what? Because I'm letting that notification just grab my attention. And I just want you guys to know that Facebook, they have people that research how to get your mind to work to where as soon as you hear that sound or see that notification, you are on it. They have people that research this, that implement this so that you are addicted to Facebook. And I'm sure the other companies do it as well. So you be in control of that. You be in control of making sure you're focusing on what's important versus what's not important and what's urgent. Okay? So things that are urgent are things that stop you from achieving your goals. And a big part of that, the reason I included that when I saw that, I said, man, because a lot of us, we don't even know what our goals are in life. I say it over and over again. We say, I wish I could, I wish this, I wish I was happy. I wish, okay, but what does that mean? What goals do you have set? What goals do you have set? And how are you going to achieve those goals? And again, that's something we are going to dig into in the masterclass. What are your goals for your life? Not just, I want to be happy, I want my kids to be happy. What does that really look like? So when you discover what those are, then you can say, okay, these things that I have been making urgent in my life, they are not aligned with that. So I need to cut them out. And then next, the things that are important are things that need to be done. Things that need to be done. For those who have been following me for a while, I say, especially if you're having a hard day, just choose one thing that you need to do. Choose one thing. And I say need, not want. Need to do. Especially if you're having a hard day, you're sick, just say, okay, what's that one thing if I don't do it, like the whole house is just going to explode? What's that thing? Or what are those two or three things, on a regular day? What are those two or three things that need to be done? Those are the things that are important. Okay? So remember, need versus want, because a lot of things we want to do, but we make them feel like, oh, it needs to be done. It has to be done, but it doesn't. And also, important things are things that align with your goals. So, again, if you don't really have specific goals, then you are going to make everything urgent. I've had some moms I asked in our community, I said, what is your struggle with time management? And I want to say, one or two moms say, I do so much, everything is a priority. Ooh, I was like, that is good. Not that that is good that she does that, but that is good to know. It's good to know that you're very busy and you make everything a priority because that means you don't really have specific goals. You don't have specific priorities that say today, one, two, and three must be done. Everything else is not a priority for me today, this week, this month. So that's why it's so important to know what are your goals in life? Because when you know my goal is to get in shape, but what does that mean? It needs to be specific. I want to lose 20 pounds by this date. So then you know if you already have a full schedule and somebody asks, hey, can you plan this party? That does not align with my goals. And it's going to cause me extra stress, extra worry, extra anxiety. So now you're saying this to yourself. So then you can be firm and confident and know to say, I'm sorry, no, I cannot do that. I have enough, I have plenty on my plate right now. So that's the importance of really knowing what is important. And that's the importance of knowing what are my goals in life. When you don't know your goals, when you're not clear, everything's a priority. You say yes to things. Like I talked about yesterday, you add more and more on your plate, and your plate's already stacked high. And you're wondering, why am I always stressed and worried? And I just feel like I can't get any peace because you're making outside things urgent that are not what's most important. Think about that. So if you know that you need help with that, if you know that you need help with setting goals, specific goals, and then creating a plan from there, day by day, how you're going to achieve it, even piece by piece. I'm almost finished with a book, and maybe 5 days a week, I read 5 pages of the book. 5 pages of the book. And step by step, just we're going to talk about just something practical like that. I want to read more. I want to finish more books. Okay, so every day, how much are you going to read? Every day, how much are you going to work out? Every day, how much are you going to pray? We're going to create a schedule that, of course, you will create, but we will be on the call together, breaking down more of this important versus unimportant versus urgent versus non urgent. We are going to break it down and get clear so that you can create a schedule that aligns with your goals and God's goals for your life. So you can stop feeling overwhelmed and experience less stress and more peace. Okay? More peace. So you can go to that link. Like I said, depending on where you're watching, it's up in the status or down below in the comments. And of course, it's here as well. bit.ly/master your time class. And we are starting December 28th at 11 a.m. And if you cannot make it live, if you have to join late, if you have to leave early, anything like that, I will be sending out the replay so that you can watch it as well. And there will be a workbook so you can write it down, because when you write something down, you are more likely to achieve it. Okay? And that's what this is about. This is about taking action and being productive, not just saying, oh, I'm going to do it, and then you don't. Because faith without works is what? Dead. If you say you want this, you wish, but you don't put in the action, you're going to continue to go in the same cycle over and over and over. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully that helped you just really, like I said, that simple strategy you can try. Write down, make a list, important, urgent, and just be honest with yourself. Be honest. Don't feel bad. Just be honest. The things that are important in my life right now. the things that are urgent. And what on this urgent list have I been treating like it's important? And it's not. It's not. All righty, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I am Cherry Twitty-Hawkins, your self-care coach for moms. And I hope that you have a wonderful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are watching. And remember, mamas, you matter too. God bless.